University of Wyoming is currently facing a lawsuit filed by 7 sorority sisters of the Kappa Kappa Gamma house. The plaintiffs allege that they live in constant fear because a transgender woman, Artemis Langford, is expected to move into their house later this year. According to the lawsuit, Langford, who was born a male and currently lives outside of the sorority house, is already eating meals with the girls and participating in sporting events with them. But living under the same roof is a complete no-go for the girls. Langford is accused of allegedly staring at the plaintiffs for hours and making them feel uncomfortable at times. The girls claim that Langford is physically aroused around them, which adds to their discomfort. They've asked the judge to void Langford's membership and award unspecified damages. So here we go, Mr. Bosom Buddy himself.
Yeah, Balky. Buzz our man in. Somebody's backstage.
Oh, here we go.
Buzzy man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
What's up,
we got
What's
you,
up?
family. We got you. We got you. We got you. He just did the rundown on the situation.
Yeah, man. I was just reading that.
Okay.
It's fucking crazy.
I still don't understand how he passed the board. You know, because if the chicks don't want you in the house, how the hell you pass? You know, isn't there like a voting system or something?
No. Well, that's for the well, this is the thing. Somebody must accept him into the sorority if he's eating with them and participating in their shit. Because you got to be accepted, right? To just go, can't
just walk on anybody's set. You know?
So how much of that shit is their fault? I mean, don't let this be, what do they call that shit? Buyer's remorse?
Yeah, I mean, but they're saying, you know, the university itself is inclusive, but sororities are something completely different, and frats. You know,
yeah,
this won't fly.
No,
this won't fly in the other ones because the other ones they don't take. You know, the Spellmans, the Morehouses. Yeah, that's not flying.
What's not flying?
They're not coming onto their set.
No. This might be a little bit of backlash from all the fuckery they've done over the last I don't know how many years, as long as Greeks been Greeks. Because you know they've had discrimination lawsuits, and this falls under the guise of discrimination. You know, so if Artemis, the dude here, dressed like a woman in a skull cap, looking like
that's what I'm saying, man.
Walking around the house hard, yeah. That's the part that's like, come on, man, sis, you ain't even trying.
He got on Jordan basketball shorts and shit, walk around the house with no drawers on, like
no drawers on. Yeah.
But again, my question to see, this is one of them play stupid games, win stupid prizes thing. You can't, if you opposed to the shit, be opposed to the shit. Don't let the motherfucker in and say, yeah, you one of the girls. When you see that wood, when you see that knob down there, that
knuckle, you know, knuckle is in effect.
Also known as hog. You know what I'm saying? You can't then say, no, you can't come to the slumber party. You didn't invited him.
I bet you would have been a hell no if this motherfucker was Artemis Jackson and was some black dude trying to join a white sorority.
Kappa Kappa, what was that? Kappa Kappa Gamma. Yeah.
I mean, this motherfucker literally looked like Silent Bob.
He does.
Silent Bob shaved and
yep, and with lipstick on.
Silent
Bob with lipstick on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at some point, like somebody got to take a look and be like, "Come on, motherfucker, you play."
Hey, what's that term for the motherfuckers that can't get no ass?
Incels.
Is this the prime example of an incel? I mean, is this some incel shit?
No, it's a wolf in the hen house now. That's all.
That's their fault. Because again, and a lot of it now, they need to understand what they're doing. Because it may not be a sorority after this. They may lose. I'm not saying it should happen. I don't think it should happen. But they may lose their charter over this. Reason why I'm saying this is because look at that all-girls team that boycotted. They didn't want the motherfucker on their team or to play against. No, they didn't want somebody on their team or to play against them, whichever one. Well, what happened? They stopped every team from playing. They disqualified all of the motherfuckers, the football, basketball, girls basketball, equestrian, whatever the fuck sport it was, because these young ladies said, nah, it's just not fair. they took an opportunity from one of us. They was like, well, then nobody's gonna fucking play.
Yeah, like I said, I'm still confused, man, on how he even got through like the rush. Isn't like rush week or rush whatever the term is, where you go through and an initiation and all that stuff. Then they were looking like, no, we don't want a hog knuckle. No.
I think what it was, big bro, is they was trying to be inclusive. I think they was like, yeah, we progressive. Okay, come on, we accept you. And then he was like, yeah, I'm moving in that bitch.
It was like, nah. You're supposed to just show up at the rallies.
Right. No.
You're supposed to stay outside.
No.
Like, look at Ob's face.
Right.
I'm moving in. No. That's what I want.
Hey, bitch, open the door. All that hey girl shit, stop.
Yeah.
Open the motherfucking door.
That's what he sound like in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Waking up with the wood. They're hearing that loud ass piss. He pissing all over the toilet seat because he refused to sit down like a motherfucker. I'm just saying, man.
Like you said, man, I think that's what happened. They let him in, and now he wants to stay in.
He want all
all inclusive.
I got the premium membership, bitch. You ain't finna. I want to see if y'all in the 90, motherfucker. I'm in the 90. This big motherfucker belly sticking out of a teddy. What's up?
Yeah, y'all about to see some serious midriff.
Let's have a knit party.
Yeah.
I heard girls be doing that shit, having a knit party.
But that's crazy though, man, because he did infiltrate. First there's like, oh, he's already just eating meals, and the chick's like, now it's a little, it didn't went too far because now he upstairs, and now no man is supposed to be upstairs. That's our space,
right? Right.
Like you said, man, they let him in. You just can't halfway. You can't get somebody halfway pregnant.
There you go.
Now you pregnant. Now you got it. You got the baby.
Child support, motherfucker. You gonna deal with me one way or another.
And that's what he's doing, walking around at, just
like that.
Hard knuckle out. Yeah, hard.
How long do you think it's going to be before one of these girls' fathers comes up to that sorority house and beats the fucking lipstick off this nigga?
I don't know.
It is Wyoming. So
he
may go outside and
he playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, he is.
What I'm saying?
Like you said, somebody's a bunch of guys' daughters. So yeah,
I mean,
let something happen.
Imagine if this was Jonathan Majors.
Wow.
Imagine if this was Artemis Majors up in this bitch.
Wow. Let's just say there'll be a campfire outside
with a cross.
A campfire. That's what it'll be a campfire. Okay.
Yeah. Like, see, again, man. Like, people been saying this shit. This is on the women because it's all progressive, all inclusive, intersectionality and shit. But then when it's like, oh, you motherfuckers are in our spaces, well, it's like, yeah, you don't get to do this halfway,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You got all these women. I can be the man in this, and I compete with a man that you don't even want to compete with the weakest of us. Think about that swimming motherfucker who was ranked like 479 amongst the men. Yeah. Said he felt like a woman, and he whooped all their asses. Just like that bicycle motherfucker who did the bicycle marathons, ranked like a shit, and then got in the women's biking and whooping their ass.
Damn. Like I said, like you said, they buyer's remorse.
Yeah.
You want to play those games? Here you go.
Yeah. Fallon Fox wasn't a good MMA fighter when he was fighting dudes. Went to women's MMA and fractured two skulls.
Yeah. But now this one waking up nice and hearty and like, hey, what we doing today?
Right. Open the door, bitch. He'd probably be terrorizing them too, be in the crib.
He said that he just sit there and stare at them.
He'd be like,
and they all like, what is it doing?
I wonder how long he's been claiming to be a woman. Is this a recent thing? Is it like something that happened this semester?
I think so.
Because for the life of me, man, the majority of this shit, I swear that these motherfuckers are just trying to make a mockery of diversity.
I think it's a mockery of diversity, but I also think the shit is woman face. If we seen a white person running around with brown or black makeup all over their face with the lips out, eating chicken and shit and dancing and jig, we would call it blackface and we'd be offended.
Unless it was Robert Downey Jr.
Unless it's him.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah, Osiris. But
the only one.
But you know, you see this shit, and it's just like, and then you get people to prove it. Like they go in there and like, okay, the last dude that went into women's powerlifting, like he broke all these world records. So this big swole jack motherfucker went in there and beat the brakes off of him and was like, y'all really think this shit is serious? Some black dude did the same shit, and it's just like, hey man, that's not. I don't think this is a fight for men. I feel like this is a fight for them. You don't want them in your spaces, and you know what to do. But they were trying to be progressive until that motherfucker showed up at the door with that book bag with nothing but drawers in it.
He's still wearing his panties got dick holes.
It's just like you said, man. It's would you say woman face?
Yeah, it's woman
That's
face,
all it
man.
is, man. They should be, this is what happens when you try to be all inclusive.
There you go.
And just trying to turn a blind eye to the fact that he's not going anywhere. Or she's not, whatever, it's not going anywhere.
Right. And folks say shit like, oh, well, black people, man, fight your own battles or stop equating shit to black people. Because at the end of the day, you could take all that shit off and go back to being a dude if you want.
Yes,
you know
Silent Bob, not Silent Barbara. Yeah.
Listen, live how you want to live. People have got to live their lives the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? So that they can make it through a day. But don't make a mockery of the shit. We still got motherfuckers getting choked to death in fucking subways. You got doctors up there trying to steal bikes from the little brothers and shit. What do they call it? City bike Karen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, fake tears.
Right. And all because I mean, look at this motherfucker, man. He is an incel. And it is. It's Wyoming. Like,
no diss to Wyoming, but you know.
Oh, I wasn't saying that as like Wyoming is a sucker state. I'm agreeing with whoever said how long is it before one of their daddies come up there? Because all Brooke got to do was say, hey, should he touch my titty?
Yeah. Or keep staring at me.
Keep staring at me.
I can't sleep.
And I feel like this, if the girls felt like it was legit, but see, I don't think they wanted. I don't think no matter which transgender, being respectful, I don't think no matter which transgender it would have been, they would have wanted them in there. I don't think they would have wanted. You could participate in the fun of games. You could come play kickball, but you can't stay in the cabin.
Right. You get the T-shirt and all that. You get a tent in the backyard, somewhere, but not inside the house. We're going to play, we're going to give you what you want.
Right.
But when you rest your head, kind of like, back in the day, not to equate it with black folks. You can perform here, but you can't stay and eat here.
There you go. No, that was a perfect, you know what I'm saying? That was it was perfectly fucking, it made sense. What I'm saying is, but let's say it was somebody who was like, all right, this is my disposition. Okay. But this motherfucker is staring at him with a hard dick.
Yep. So
that's the part that people need to pay attention to. That
part is you transgender, or what happens if one of these girls is down for the play?
Right. Or what happens if one of these girls wake up and this motherfucking Silent Bob in the bed with him?
Yeah. 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 The girls like to cuddle with each other.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we already had a motherfucking Hilton manager sucking toes and shit.
You wake up to that, Silent Barbara, yeah.
Hey man, I quickly Googled the percentage of US population that's transgender, and it's less than 2%. Why in the fuck is damn near 99% of the population playing make-believe for this bullshit? Like, why? Why?
Because they make laws.
We're in the generation now of the participation award.
I think it's that, but I also think, listen to how careful we got to speak about the shit. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nobody here said anything foul, but somebody would probably say, "Hey, because you're not lockstep and key with this shit. Oh, then you're a phobic." But the laws are to where you can't even have a fucking opinion, or else you won't have no motherfucking job.
Yeah.
People turn you away. I mean, on a different note, look at Kanye. Kanye did say a bunch of inflammatory shit, but for one person to make a call and have it to where a bank said, yeah, we ain't holding your money no more. You kind of made what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you kind of shed light on the shit that he was saying.
But this man, like, playing too many games because somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody's gonna get hurt playing around. You know.
No, you're right.
You can't do that. Like you said, when they felt like their safety, they're in danger and don't feel safe in their own sorority house, man. Come on now, stop playing.
Let me say this, man. It's gonna be one of those girls who daddy because these girls be having these lunatic motherfucking ass daddies. I'm a little bit there myself, but it's just gonna take one of them. She ain't gotta embellish. She just gotta say what she's seeing. This motherfucker staring at us, staring at me with a hard dick, and he like, oh,
that's all he gonna hear. All he gonna hear is hard dick and not my daughter's dude or whatever.
Right.
Just some random
go get
in there.
Brother.
Just load the truck. Load the truck.
What's those ATV cars and shit?
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers.
Razors.
Yeah, they're gonna be up in that motherfucker with Rip Wheeler and shit from Yellowstone. Like, what? I'm telling you, man, like
they're gonna put them in the bin. That nacho bin.
If people want the nacho bin, if people want to be inclusive, that's one thing. But you gotta act like these stories. You can't take these stories lightly of
definitely
some of these people going in bathrooms and raping little girls.
Why would you even feel comfortable if people in that house, 7 of them, they bringing this shit to the court, they feel some type of way about it? Why would you even want to stay somewhere like that?
You see what I'm saying?
It's like you're poking it. When they told you, like, look, man, half the house really don't want you in the house. You cool downstairs, but you didn't crossed over. You didn't went upstairs. Now you're using our main shit.
Right.
You're supposed to use the guest restroom.
There's dick hairs everywhere now.
Yeah, all kind of shit.
There's duck butter on shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pancake you put on your face.
I'm telling you that's real shit. It's like, but again, it's buyer's remorse in my opinion. I felt like, oh sure, come on, Silent Barbara. Yeah, we accept you. And motherfucker showed up upstairs like, whoa, you weren't supposed to come upstairs. Why not? He changed on him. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Look at the picture on the right. That motherfucker looks like Michael Moore in a profile.
Wow. I'm done. I'm good because that's it. That's who he looked like with lipstick on.
Yeah.
Would you say it's Fahrenheit AZT? No.
That's all I got. That's all I got. Good one. Good one. All I got.
Comedy people. This is 3PMD. It's all comedy and satire. We do not discriminate against anyone. We do not promote violence. None of that bullshit.
None of that. We're just bringing it to your attention. Something like, hey, man, if y'all got some comments, please get down in the comments and let us know how y'all feel about this situation. And what do you think the ramifications are going to be when, something happens? Yeah. Because something's going to happen. Somebody's going to do something, because these girls, come on, man, these sorority girls, they got fraternity boyfriends. And they're going to be at a kegger and be like, hey, man, you know what we should do? You thinking what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but
let's go to that house. But you see what I'm saying?
But that shit goes back to what I was saying about them laws, man.
I know.
Look,
I know.
Up here at a church, right? Mm-hmm. They said hate crime happened. I was like, hate crime? What happened? Well, it was 3 flags at this church, and somebody snatched down the pride flag. I'm like,
that's not a hate crime.
Flag down? That's a fucking hate crime? I thought somebody was assaulted or some shit like that. It's not a fucking hate crime because they stole a flag, So what I'm saying is they got it to where you got to watch your language. You damn sure better not attack the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had another story a few years ago when all this shit started happening. Motherfucker was trying to break into this guy. He took his daughter to the bathroom, and I think he stepped outside, and his daughter started screaming. He ran in there because motherfucker one of them was trying to break into the stall to get at his daughter. When he came in, the motherfucker, he grabbed him, but he grabbed his daughter, and the motherfucker ran off. And they said, it's a good thing you didn't assault him because you would have went to jail.
The laws, man. Said
it's crazy country.
Yeah.
I'm with the Africans.
Come a long way since Emmett Till.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got on this one, man. I told you, just wanted to do a quick hit.
Well,
Anybody else?
Let me ask you gentlemen a question. So and staying on the respectful side of things. So what do you think is going to happen if the judge doesn't rule in their favor? Do you think that they're going to stay in that sorority?
No, they'll be out. They was like, hell, we could have lived in the dorms for all this shit.
Okay.
Why would they put themselves? They'll just take themselves out of the situation. They just wanted to put everything on blast, so hopefully it wouldn't happen again to get some type of citing from the courts on their side or whatever, so they could just go on about their business. But yeah, I think that's what's going to end up happening, man. It's going to fizzle out. But
won't they start their own sorority? Just nothing but trans.
Yeah, some have different campuses. Some have.
Yeah. Y'all remember when them brothers was trying to get into the AKAs down in there?
And guess what?
They formed their own shit. Yeah, they formed their own shit.
Happen. And I remember because I got a few AKA friends or whatever, and they, and that other side or whatever, they started using their colors and everything else.
And I think they filed an injunction, didn't they, to stop that shit?
Yeah,
they did all that. These motherfuckers was walking around and shit doing the ski. Yeah, it was like, nah, motherfucker.
Nah, that ain't gonna fly.
Take that off. I'm like,
you won't even get into the house. Not even a little bit.
Not even.
That's what I was saying. I was like, it's completely different when you go to a HBCU and you're talking this. It's completely different.
The judge now, but they might have some, because the judge might say, well, they did accept you, but you sitting up there staring at them with a hard wood, like. Mm-hmm. Of course, what woman wouldn't be uncomfortable with that type of shit?
Tip. All right.
All right, it'll be like the resistance, man, and start using dogs to sniff out these Terminators.
Telling you, one day he gonna come down the steps with the pee hole open. Ain't gonna know what to do.
No, what's gonna happen? They're gonna end up videotaping him in the morning, walking around, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, this is why we want." Silent Barbara out. She got to go. That's it.
Silent Barbara.
Oh, man. I guarantee you one of these girls are going to end up, having a kegger and getting raped by this dude.
I hope not, but
yeah, I hope not.
It is a college setting, and goofy and nonsensical shit like that does happen. So
wait a minute. Seven of them said that?
Yeah.
So what, three of these motherfuckers ain't down for the play? What, they don't agree with them?
Just don't give a fuck.
Part of me wonder what else happened. It seemed like something else happened besides the staring and some hard dick.
That's enough, man. That's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. And then you got to look at that and you trying to identify, like, dude, what are you? At any given time. You look like a chick, but your pants are stretched out in the front.
You think he's trying on their clothes and shit?
Nope. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nope. Gentlemen.
Thought you were one of us.
I'm not doing that.
Why do you have those Bugle Boy jeans?
I'm not doing that. Dude.
He look like he wear Bugle Boy, don't he?
No. No. He looked like Silent Bob / Michael Moore.
Right.
That's it.
Silent Moore.
That's a stripper name.
Yeah. Hey, man, more power to him, man. I mean, shit. Motherfucker ain't
he got in.
He got in. He like tricked y'all, motherfucker. Got you, bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now he got lipstick all inside of his CPAP. Fuck that fat motherfucker.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Thank you, new subs. I appreciate y'all, brothers. Take it light. Love y'all, man. Peace.
Love y'all too, man. Peace.
Asshole.